Welcome to Faith, Purpose, and Freedom, where we share real stories, real hope, and real inspiration. I am your host, Kayla Roth. Today, I just want to take a moment to discuss what is possible. Oftentimes, we have something shaking within inside us. We know we're made for more. We know there is more out there for us. We know God kind of has a calling on our heart and is pulling those strings, but we don't know exactly where we're supposed to go with it. I've been there. I was there. I spent several years stuck there, just not sure like what do I need to do? What do I want to do? I know I want to help people. Helping people is my biggest goal. I used to tell people I'll save the world or die trying. And that's actually still a goal. Um so I kind of want to start with just niche. That word scared me more than anything. Like, niche, what does that mean? How do I know exactly what I want to do? There's lots of things I love to do. I have lots of interests. How do I narrow it down? Because most people think that a niche is boxing yourself in, and it's actually the opposite. It's the doorway to serving people with clarity. So, our niche is simply what we love, what we know, and how we can help. Okay. So, what are you good at? What do you love? What do you know? And how can you help people with what you know? If you're a good fisher and you're good at knowing your rods and reels and knowing what line to use, you could help teach people about fishing. If you're good at tying flies, fly fisherman, my husband's a fly fisherman, um, and you can you could teach people how to tie flies. You can recommend products. You can earn money through affiliate work doing that. You can have a blog doing it. You can create a podcast doing it. There's lots of potential out there. So just know that don't stay blocked into this little box. Like, how can I ever turn this into something? You can, you will. And there's billions and billions and billions of people in the world, and all of them are looking for people just like you that know what you know. So now we just have to narrow that down. So a niche is what you love, what you know, what you have lived, what you can teach, and what you can do to help someone. What it is not a tiny box. It's not something you must pick perfectly. It's not something you're stuck with forever. You may change over a period, and that's fine too. And it's not something only experts have. People look like the experts because they're doing it, but you simply have to do the same thing. And there's someone else going to look at you like you're the expert too. Mhm. So, examples. Fishing, you can teach beginners, give gear reviews, lake tips, knots, safety. Sports, you could teach mindset drills, coaching kids, injury prevention, fitness, entrepreneurship. You can teach systems, mindset, marketing, faith in a business, making God your CEO. Pick me. Stocks, you can teach the basics, risk management, long-term investing. We have coaches who are faith coaches and they teach healing, identity, purpose, testimonies. Pick me. And then there's homeschooling. You can teach curriculums, routine, printable sheets. I homeschool 5 children. And if it wasn't for some of the homeschooling coaches out there, I would not have had the I wouldn't have trusted myself. I wouldn't have the confidence. Vibrant Family Education, Christina is amazing, and she encouraged me so much. So there are just all of these different niches, things that people are great at, and they share them. You're not going to be perfect at everything. None of us are. We all have gifts. That's why God made us all unique. We all have gifts and talents, and it's with our gifts and talents we can share them and help other people. So, how can you figure out your niche? I have 3 questions that I use in my coaching program. What do people naturally come to you for? Like when you're talking on the phone or a friend calls you, what are they coming to you for? Like, what do people ask you? Um, what have you overcome, learned, or mastered? And you can write a few things down for each of these because you'll narrow it down later. What could you talk about for 30 minutes without ever preparing, without even preparing it? What problem can you help someone solve in the way that feels natural to you? Good. So then here's the next thing we talk about. If you know something someone else doesn't, and that makes you valuable. So if there's something that you know and someone else doesn't, makes you valuable. People don't pay for information, they pay for clarity, they pay for results. Your niche doesn't have to be deep or dramatic, just has to be helpful. Just simply has to be helpful. So, fishing again helps people bond with family, learn a skill and enjoy nature. Sports builds discipline, confidence and health. Entrepreneurship helps people create income and freedom. Stocks help people steward finances. Faith helps people heal, grow, and find identity. Then, after we have narrowed it down and we've decided, like, this is what I'm doing, now you come to your mission statement. And so here's the formula I use: I help blank to blank by blank so they can blank. So essentially, who are you helping? That's the key. What result are they receiving from your help? And how do you help them get to that result? And then so that they can get to what is their transformation. Um, I help women discover their God given purpose by teaching identity, techniques, and safety. You could use anything really, but sorry, I have examples written down and I'm looking back and forth. So I help women discover their God given purpose by teaching identity, mindset, and clarity so they can build a life and business aligned with heaven. I like that. Should have used that for myself. I help beginners learn fishing basics by breaking down gear techniques and safety so they can enjoy the outdoors with confidence. I help new entrepreneurs build simple online businesses by teaching content, marketing, and automation so they can create the freedom that they want. So, I help women, that's who you're helping, discover their God-given purpose by teach or God-given purpose is the result they're getting by teaching identity, mindset, and clarity. That is how you help them. And then so that they can build a life and business aligned with heaven. That's their transformation. That's the bigger transformation they're getting and the result. So once we have discovered our niche and we have our mission statement, and this can change over time, and it will. And oftentimes, you might have 3 or 4 mission statements because you're doing a few different things, and that's fine too. You might have a course that you're selling that might help with setting up a website, for instance. I have a course that I bring people through identity, clarity, God given purpose, and we actually do a personality test and a spiritual gifts test because I think that is so important for identity. I have a couple podcasts I share. I have a blog or a few blogs that I've written that I share in there because it's really important to just build that identity. And oftentimes people have these insights of what they want to do, but they don't really know how to pursue it because they don't trust in themselves. They're not believing in themselves. And I need I need my clients to believe in themselves and know I need them to believe in themselves as much as I believe in them. So we're really just building that identity so that they know I got this, I can do this. And then we go to kind of discovering that niche, like what do we love? What are we passionate about? What's that purpose? And then we start building our mission statement. Once you have built your mission statement, you're going to start deciding like which way do I want to go with this? And you don't have to do everything at once. Do I want to create a podcast? Do I just want a YouTube channel? Um, do I want a blog? Do I want to write a book? Do I want a whole website? Do I want a coach? How do I want to start? And you know what? Over time, you're probably going to add a lot of those in. And that's fine too. Start with one and then build up from it. However, whatever you do, I would encourage you to have a blog or a website so that people have a landing place to learn about you. Who are you? It feels more personal to them. Like, oh my goodness, I know this Billy guy. He is amazing. Or I know Shelly over here. She is phenomenal. And so, like, now they're learning about you. They're learning a little bit about your lifestyle, who you are. Can they connect with you? And that's really important because if your clients can't find a connection, they're never going to reach out. So I encourage that, and I have a system that I use. So for beginners, you can start your system completely for free. You can build a website and a blog completely for free. You can do up to 3 sales funnels completely for free, and I walk you through all of it. Um, it's beautiful and it's truly amazing, especially for someone that's just starting, and especially if you don't wanna devour a bunch of money in because you don't have it. I get it. Been there. I am a mom to 6 children. I understand. So anyway, with a YouTube, you can teach tutorials, share stories, do reviews, show behind the scenes, um, and you can monetize through ads and affiliate links. On your blogs, you can do SEO, search engine optimization, content, tutorials, reviews, affiliate marketing you can put in there, which is really cool. A lot of people don't even understand how affiliate marketing works, but um, a lot of your stores, a lot of people use affiliate marketing because it gets their product out there, it gets people buying stuff. So, for example, say you become an affiliate on Amazon, which is completely for free, and you highlight in your blog, highlight a word, and you paste the link to it. I always say it looks like a little paperclip, and you put your link, you highlight the word, and you paste that link in. When someone opens that Amazon link, they go to Amazon, they open that link. Now you're going to earn off of their whole cart, not just the product they buy. There's just a little go getter for you. So I don't know. It's kind of exciting to learn. And it may not build a lot, but if you end up having a blog that a lot of people are seeing and they're clicking these links, if you read a book and you're reviewing it, write on something, then write a review about that book, include that book. You're always going to want to put an affiliate link with that because it's extra money. Who's able to pass up money, right? So a blog will also let you build an email list. So now you're building people that are coming to your blog. If they're coming to your blog, they're interested. If they weren't interested at all, they never would have hit that page. So we discussed affiliate marketing and how it can really be a huge tool in your business. Some softwares actually will let you be an affiliate for them too. So there's definitely lots of options there. Um, and then building a website. Having a simple landing page, an about page, and a blog, and then you could do like an email opt-in with a little pop-up, and if they want to subscribe, send out a newsletter, anything that helps. And then a coaching page. I have that because I'm also a coach. Um, if you chose coaching, you could do one-on-one, you could do group coaching, you could set up workshops, you could even just do digital products where you set it up and send it and They purchase it and now they're into it and they can utilize it. And you're doing nothing, really. You're creating it and then it's reselling over and over again, which is really awesome. But obviously, it has to be something that is going to provide something for your client and your customers. Otherwise, they're not going to buy it. Podcasting. On podcasts, you can share your story, you can teach, you can interview guests, build authority, and you can repurpose it into reels, blogs, YouTube. So it's kind of cool how you can use it for each. So now we found our niche. We have built our mission. We know who we're helping, how we're helping, and what their outcome's going to be. So now we have tools. And a lot of people are against AI. I will click my AI podcast in the bottom of this because I think it's so important for people to understand that AI does not replace the human mind. It is only a tool slash resource. You do have to recheck things sometimes to make sure everything is accurate, but it is only a tool to help you. So, um, it speeds up clarity, content, and creation. It will help you with your content and your creation. It can, for instance, if you're building a website and you run into a block and you're like, crap, what do I do? Where do I go next? It's really simple. Get on AI, ChatGPT, make him your best friend. And you can say, I am stuck on this funnel. It won't let me whenever I put in the information, it doesn't go directly to the next funnel. How do I fix it? It's going to give you step by step what to look for. You're setting up your email marketing in it or your email campaigns. How do I do this? Blah, blah, blah. And you could even go as far as asking AI, like, I want to set up a good campaign. I want it to bring in clients. I want it to be of interest. And, you know, it's about fishing and helping people learn the safety of fishing. I want them to be able to do this, 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 and this. It's going to create the entire thing for you. It's awesome. Um, so you could use Canva, CapCut, ChatGPT, Descript, Microsoft Copilot. Those are just some of your AI resources. On my website, I actually have a 14-day AI program that I offer for free, and I just email over to you the list. And for 14 days, you're taking 10, 15 minutes out of each of your day and utilizing different AI. And it will show you how you can build your business, really build on your business and build on your purpose with that. It's kind of cool. And it's just something I learned along the way. So, say you are trying to write an about me page, okay, for your website. Write an about me page for a faith based coach who helps women achieve identity, clarity, and mindset shift using, and then whatever method you want to use, using spiritual gifts tests, personality tests, whatever you want to put in there, make it warm, clear, and faith centered. That's just an example of something you could write. Or YouTube, create me a 5-minute YouTube script teaching beginners how to blank, include a hook, steps, examples, and a closing CTA. These are just little prompts that you can give to AI. Help me create a coaching program outline for helping women achieve faith based coaching in 3 months, include modules, outcomes, and bonuses. I'm just throwing things out there at this point. So, these are things that we can do. And this is how we can build a business without even really knowing we're building a business. For me, it just kind of began, and I started noticing that I was talking to people, and then I would be like, why haven't you wrote a book about this? Your story is amazing and could transform a lot of lives. Everything you've learned from your situation could make a lot of people overcome. Or I'd be like, what if you started a podcast doing this, 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 and this? And I just noticed over time that people were not even realizing their own worth. And oftentimes they just need someone to reach out to them. They need someone to enlighten them and guide them through it. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help one another, love one another, guide one another. I'm not perfect. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not perfect. I can sit in a group with 50 people and talk and coach, and then I get on the podcast where I'm talking to myself, and suddenly I can freeze. I don't know why. I'm just like that. I'm not perfect. None of us are perfect. We're not looking for perfection. Who cares? Be you. And oftentimes I've learned that when you tell most people what you're doing, they're going to look at you like you're a crazy person. And that's fine too, because your purpose isn't for everyone. And that's fine, but you will find people that your purpose is exactly for. And those people will come to you. I pray every day, God, just lead me who needs me. It's not about me, it's about who I can help and how I can help them along the way, and how I can lead them to Jesus, lead them to love, lead them to know that they were made for more. You don't need perfection. You just need obedience and action. Your niche is already inside of you. Your mission is already written and your voice is needed. Don't be afraid. Seriously, it's already in you. That light is inside of you. And all you have to do is reach in, grab it, and run with it. It's waiting for you. Start with what you already have. Start right where you are. Start today. Don't give up on yourself. Guys, I hope this helps. I know it's not perfect, but I certainly hope it helps someone along the way. I wish you all the best. I love you all. I thank all of my listeners for your encouragement, for just listening and being here. If faith, purpose, and freedom is something that has resonated with you, my PayPal is below. I have decided that I am going to start offering free coaching to people that are stuck where I once were. And that just kind of helps me be able to do that while still providing for my family. You can donate at paypal.me/faithfullyblessed87. I'm Kayla Roth. I love you all. I wish you all the best and thank you.